Within the project Life Coast Adapt, we are testing new methods to decrease coastal erosion in Skåne. The methods we are using are nature-based in that they work with nature and are intended to strengthen nature's own coastal defence systems. One of the methods we are trying is to replant eelgrass along the coast. During the summer of 2020, divers planted eelgrass in several areas located along the coast of Skåne, including Båstad, Helsingborg, Trelleborg, Ystad and Kristianstad municipalities. Eelgrass is a marine macrophyte growing on sandy bottoms near the shore. It can reproduce both sexually by flowers and asexually through its root system. Eelgrass can create vast meadows that are an important habitat for a wide range of marine animals. They are important nursery grounds for many fish species. The eelgrass leaves are typically around 50 centimetres long, but can be as much as 1.5 metres. These leaves absorb the energy of the waves and currents. Through its extensive root network and so-called rhizomes, eelgrass binds and stabilises the sand it is growing in, and together with wave attenuation, is thought to be able to reduce coastal erosion and protect the coastline from storms and flooding. Eelgrass was historically a widespread species globally, but its distribution has decreased dramatically. In the 1930s, a disease outbreak killed many populations, and the combined effects of eutrophication, overfishing and coastal exploitation in later years has hampered its ability to recover. On the Swedish northwest coast, up to 60% of all eelgrass has disappeared since the 1980s. And it is in this region where much of Sweden's work on eelgrass restoration has been developed. This is why we need to test and evaluate new methods to see what works in our conditions. The eelgrass shoots that we are planting have been collected from nearby areas where there's plenty of healthy eelgrass. We transport the eelgrass shoots from these so-called donor meadows to the restoration sites by boat and make sure they are not damaged during the trip. At each site, shoots are planted in 6 1-metre square quadrats with a 2-metre distance between each quadrat, and we use metal frames to make sure all the shoots are planted at equal distances from one another. Shoots are carefully inserted into the sediment using planting spades, ideally at an angle so that the roots are submerged into undisturbed sediment. We are testing different planting methods within this project, where we try different planting densities of shoots, both 4 and 16 shoots per square metre. Since the eelgrass shoots can protect each other from wave and current energy, it is believed that the denser the shoots are planted, the higher the chances are that the planting is successful. However, in a recent eelgrass restoration project in the Baltic Sea, the opposite was observed, where 4 shoots per square metre did better than 16. Considering how time-consuming this process is, using only 4 shoots per square metre is much more cost-effective than 16. We are also trying a method where we plant shoots close together, much like a bouquet of flowers. We are also trying different anchoring techniques to make sure the shoots stay in place until they have developed their own root structures, because the places where we plant are frequently exposed to windy weather with big waves and strong currents. We're trying both iron frames and biodegradable Hessian fabric to see what works best. The progress of our restored plots is being monitored throughout the first year. At the sites where the planting has been successful, further planting on a larger scale will be carried out